Please be advised that this video is for the sole purpose of entertainment. Any views are purely my own, are subjective, and may not necessarily be true. I do, however, do extensive research for all of my videos. All photos have been found in the public domain, and I am using them under the fair use and fair dealing guidelines. I urge everyone to do their own research and to view this video subjectively. Well, hello, it's Murky Meg here. It's Saturday the 21st of September, and while my house sleeps, I thought I'd get a start on today's video. So the Markles are in Italy at the moment, attending Nonoo woman's wedding to her oil billionaire partner. Apparently they flew commercial, but as I've already explained in a completely separate video, there are ways to fly private and have it technically classed as commercial. And the Harkles have popped over to Italy, yet left Archie at home. Goodness knows who is staying with him. Probably the nanny. Is it the third or the fourth now? I've forgotten, to be perfectly honest. But hey-ho, they're having a break. Apparently they need a break before the tour. It's just laughable, really, isn't it? This is what they call it. They call it downtime. They need downtime before the African tour. That's a whole other video. I can't wait for next week. And you're going to get well and truly sick of me next week because there's going to be a hell of a lot of material to comment on. The thing that I can't understand is how that in this world where everyone has a smartphone or a camera, we haven't seen a single picture of either Meghan or Harry flying commercial. She popped over to New York. Nobody spotted her there, except a brief sighting at a yoga studio, but again, no pictures. Here in Italy, the only pictures that we're seeing is them entering the actual venue for the wedding itself. The fact that there's no picture of her getting on, off, around, surrounding the airport at all, there's no picture of her. It just cements the fact that I personally don't believe she's flown commercial at all. So I'm going to ask the question, do you think the media have been gagged or intimidated or threatened? Have they been told to play nice or else? I can't believe that nobody's taken a picture. And as for these showy wedding entrance photos, Meghan and Harry can't hide their delight at the paparazzi, can they? Harry especially so. He's grinning like a Cheshire cat. Could they be trying to hide something, maybe? They seem far too blissfully happy. Oh God, look at his bald spot. I'm so sorry. You really didn't need to see that, poor Harry. I don't know about you, but are they trying to overcompensate for something else maybe? But I'm going to discuss that in my next video. And don't even get me started on the fact that yet again she's left her child for the second time in 1 month to jet off to a different country for a few days. Who does that? He's 4 months old. Yeah, by all means, go out and have a lovely time. Get a babysitter, a nanny, or your folks to actually kind of sit the children. But to go to a different country. Personally, when my children were young, that would have broken my heart to know that I was so many miles away from my own children. Yet we're constantly bombarded with this narrative that she's a doting mother, how she can't bear to be away from him. We saw an example of this at the SmartWorks charity. She only stayed for 1 hour and then had to dash home to feed the baby. And now she just leaves him at home with the nanny. It's like for business purpose she plays the caring mum, and for private amusement he seems more of a burden to her. I think that they're both going to have to sit down and think about why the British public are sick of all of this overspending. If they don't, then they're going to make a mockery of the royal family. The Queen has done an amazing job over the years. She's known to be frugal. So why are they trying to undermine all of that hard work? Is it purely just for their own gain? Now I'm going to touch on the subject of the price of the outfit that she's chosen to wear on the first day. This is the first day of the wedding. This is a 3-day event. It's £9,000, which roughly equates to around about $14,000. And here's the actual Valentino dress that she's worn. This is an obscene amount of money to spend on one dress for one occasion because you know she won't wear it again. There's no way in hell she will wear that dress again. It's completely beneath her. That one dress is the carbon equivalent of a flight. The sheer hypocrisy is what annoys most people. I will state this now, £9,000 for one dress is ridiculous. Last week, she had the big media event of her clothing line for underprivileged women and their charity of whom she is patron. Then to only spend this obscene amount of money on a dress for a wedding. If she was truly selfless, empathetic, and woke as her public relations team would actually lead us to believe, Meghan would have spent far less on something less expensive and donated the difference to charity. That's a true humanitarian. But no, she goes and spends £9,000 on a dress. And judging by these pictures of Harry, I don't feel sorry for him anymore. He's made his bed. He's going to have to lie with it. You know the old saying, you lie down with a dog that's got fleas, you're going to get fleas. I think we need to turn it around a little bit in this whole is he kind narrative. We now need to change it to is he wealthy, because that ultimately is what this all boils down to, money. There's people in this country that they are both supposed to represent starving, that we've got child poverty, people who can't afford to put the heating on, or who have to work to 70 because our pensions are being slashed and the age of retirement is ever increasing. This country is on its knees right now. Yet we see these wealthy, woke royals living it up and spending an obscene amount of money. Yet this couple haven't got a care in the world, have they? If the nation hated you and thought you were a classic narcissistic gold digger, wouldn't you reassess your lifestyle a little bit? Sadly, she doesn't seem to care about the optics. And I think that's what it boils down to, doesn't it? She, I think, feels that she's entitled to all of this because of who she married. Because she married and conned a half-wit prince. If you were getting called Meghan Antoinette, wouldn't you maybe reevaluate your life? I'm going to end today on something that I found utterly hilarious, and once again, as I always do, I hope you do too. A company has launched the American Princess Halloween costume with dress, bouquet, tiara and veil, and the beauty of it is they're touting it as a Meghan Markle costume, and the fact that they have a deal or no deal suitcase is utterly hilarious. So folks, this Halloween, if you want to dress like our favourite princess with your number 18 case for deal or no deal, then please go ahead and buy this wonderful costume. I think it's rather amusing. One final thing, Meghan, if you're going to do fake tan, don't forget your neck, will you please? You know, the back of your neck and behind your ears. It's a big giveaway. So what do you think of Meghan and Harry going to Italy and leaving Archie behind? What do you think of the dress that she was wearing, or what we can see? I mean, I've given you an example of what it looks like. What do you think it looks like on her? And what do you think of this deal or no deal Halloween outfit? Thank you very much for watching. If you've liked this video, please hit that like button, hit subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that notification bell, and I will see you very soon. Thank you. Bye-bye.